Yo,
Yo. Wait a moment.
happy Friday, everyone. How are you? Whoa, it's been long.
Amazing.
And happy
How are you?
Thanksgiving for all the people that joining us from the US. So it is kind of special edition of the town hall on Friday because yesterday it was Thanksgiving. So thank you for everyone for the flexibility, everyone joining today. And yes, we couldn't do the town hall and we do apologize, but we are
It's been
back.
4 weeks? I
Maybe
think less, but yeah.
maybe
Three
maybe
we- 3 weeks.
maybe three. Yeah, everyone was traveling. I was all over the place. It was rough to kind of first of all saying hi, going through the comments to kind of see where the community is from to make sure that we collaborate together. And then we have specifically each town hall we try to kind of tackle a specific thing on Evmux. If we have any news, of course we update, or just showing around new features and talking about them, and of course answering any questions you might have. This is a great time to just ask us anything related to
This is
Evmux.
the best time because you're getting us real time, live.
Exactly. We are live with you, getting the comments from the chat. So feel free to just ask your question and we'll take it from there. So just starting with saying hi to people in the chat, and please let us know where you're from in the chat. So we have Ripped TV joining us from Orlando. This is also Florida, pretty close by to
Yeah.
us. We are nearby Miami. We have Harlan joining us from Pennsylvania. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Hi, Harlan.
We have Eagle VP. Nice to have the town hall back. 100%. Yes, we are back. We have
And
Ollie. Blessing to everyone. And I think I saw that Ollie is joining us from hot chocolate from Belgium. Good. Yeah,
oh,
definitely love
nice.
Belgium chocolate for sure. Send us some.
Yeah. Send us some. Yeah.
We have John Guile here. Welcome back. It's been long. Yes, of course. And Eagle VP saying that hello from the UK. Okay, cool. How is it in the UK now? Cold?
It's exciting by the comments we see that people, missed us. So
Yeah.
we're feeling,
I missed us as well. All right.
Yeah,
102.5 FM. Let's go. Yes, I agree. Let's
let's
go.
go. Let's go.
We have Rock Show. Hey, Team Evmux. Hey, Rock Show. Good to see you again here. And we have Jamie here from Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto.
Puerto. I think MX is Mexico, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Elaine, hey everyone. We have Raman from Akron, Ohio. Thank you for joining. Cool. What else we have here? We have Cut the Cup from Bronx, New York. And Eagle VP let us know that it is cold in the UK now. Okay, here it's hot in Florida though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Even though it's a little bit not rainy, but it's cloudy.
yeah, cloudy but hot. Iran,
Yeah.
what do you have for us today? This week for this town hall.
So I wanted to speak because the last week I had some time to go through videos of people streaming on YouTube using Evmux, and from time to time I saw that people like a little bit getting hard about, and they are the funniest thing that they are not aware about the giveaway tools, the ability to show the entire chat on screen and things like that. And I wanted to take the advantage of the town hall to echo those things and speak about them, because I think people not aware enough about the power of using the apps and widgets. So I think it's great for us to speak about it, even show some examples, because I saw some other people who are leveraging those apps and widgets, and they are doing it in a way like to be, how do you say it? To be very
Good or not good?
no, it's in a good way. Anyway, we will show it. We will give some examples. We will hear from you in the comments about your difficulties, or if you are not aware even about the apps and widgets. Of course, we are here to answer all of you, at least to try to answer all of you in the time that we have. But feel free to ask any question right now in the chat while we will speak a little bit about some of the apps.
To add as many features as we want, and then pretty quickly we added a lot of features, and then not everyone is aware, because when you just join Evmux, it's not that immediately you know all the capabilities. You just start to kind of try and see what you can do, and we try anything we can in order to let people know what they can do with Evmux. And yeah, as you said, we just see people that they are like struggling doing things that basically they can do with one click of a button with some apps and widgets in Evmux.
Exactly. It's a little bit hidden behind the apps and widget layers, where people, not all of them aware about it, and they are missing it because we didn't want to overload the interface and show you all those capabilities in a very not organized place. So we did the apps and widgets, of course, and we want people to know and be aware about those capabilities. So I think the town hall is it's a great way to show you all.
All right, so let's go, Iran. Where do you want to start?
First of all, we can jump right away to the scene that I created before the show.
To the giveaway?
It's called giveaway. Yeah, you can jump into it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, I didn't put any background music here. You see, in one click of a button, it was muted. Never mind. Anyway, in this scene, I want to speak about the apps and widgets, but let's speak about what we have in this scene actually. So you're hearing the crying? It's so yeah, she's crying right now. I hope my wife should handle her. So here in the in that screen we have the wheel giveaway tool that we have on our apps and widgets, and the other one is the tool that you can draw some prizes randomly, which means that if you are doing a giveaway, not necessarily you want to give same thing every time. You want to make a draw about the prize that you are willing to give to your audience. So I just wanted to show you how you can be very, what is the word for it? To be,
Very what? Help me. I'll help.
uh, um even in Hebrew, the word is not in my mind right now. Never mind. To be very creative. Okay, to be very creative, it's a good term. So you can be very creative of how you can leverage those apps and widgets. So I used to use also the giveaway tool and also the spin wheel that I can draw the prize. So thank you everyone for the ones who types Evmux hashtag Evmux. Let's do just quick example of how simple it is. I just placed those two layers on the scene, and now with one click of a button, I will be able to draw the giveaway and have a winner. So let's do it just for example purposes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who will be the winner? As I mentioned before, just a disclaimer, we are not giving anything right now. It's just for to show you how it works. So sorry for that, but in the next few times we will do it. So Sisi's Texas Garden, you are the winner, not real, but for the demonstration purpose. And now with a click of a button, I will spin the wheel, and we will have also a prize that we mentioned and to give actually. So a gaming chair. Uh, Sorry, Sisi, it's not a real prize, but it's just for demonstration purposes again. Anyway,
I'll send
it's
you a
just
picture
one.
of a gaming chair.
Yeah, here one for you. Uh, so we can go back to our scene, Arad.
Okay,
Um,
cool. Here it is.
so yeah, so with just quick example, actually, it took me like 1 minute before we went live. I told the lad, wait a minute, I'm creating a new scene with few apps and widgets, and I improvise it because I saw somebody doing the same thing in other show that who was using Evmux at that time. So I decided to show you like how people can be creative. Of course, you can do much more things. You can using the Excali draw and draw some things on the board and be very creative with what you can do. In the future, as we mentioned, we are almost there. We will be there in the next few weeks. We will release the public SDK and the API, so everyone who knows HTML, CSS, JavaScript, those things will be able to create his own apps for internal use, or if you will want to publish them for the public. At other point, we will be able to monetize it, so you will be able to earn money and sell your app to other users. But I think it was good now to speak about it and echo it, because I had a feeling that the last few weeks that we didn't spoke about it, new people using it and they are not aware about it. So I hope now that after this town hall, many people will know how to leverage it. By the way, it's very simple. You just need to add new layer on your pro scenes, and you will have the apps and widget layer. Just click on it. You will have the full marketplace of those apps and widgets. Select the one you want, place it on the pro scene. You can move it, you can resize it, you can place it however you want, and be creative. That's the main thing with it. Put in background, put in few apps and widgets, not necessarily one.
I think that that's exactly the point, that we think about specific use cases, several use cases that can be used, but we see all the time our users, how they leverage and how they use different features we have in Evmux in so many different ways that sometimes we never thought about it. So that's why it's very important for you not to stick to what we offered you, like not specifically necessarily what Iran showed with, okay, in one side you do a draw and select someone, and then you do the magic wheel to kind of find what is the price. This is one option, but there might be so many different use cases for that. Like I can think about, okay, let's do a draw on who is going to join me to the stage, for example.
Yeah, just be creative. Like the sky's the limit.
It can be anything, really, really anything. And yeah, we would love to hear from you what you think about that. We
It
would love
was
to hear from you how you
I
use
wanted to do it in this tunnel because it was the last time. A few days ago, I saw somebody who using Evmux, and it was hard for me because they start explore about Evmux, and they spoke about our competitors, and one of them said, it's a bummer that they don't have the ability to put the entire chat on screen. And I was like, and I saw it not in live, so I command them. I put a comment over that they can do it, but it was hard for me to see it and to understand that we have it and people are not seeing it because it's hiding below under the apps and widget layer. So I hope people will see it, and we are still internally thinking about how to put it more in the front, because right now people are missing it, and it's hard for us because it's so good, and it's so hard for us that people not leveraging it enough. That's
yeah, because that's always the conflict. We have to find the balance between to keep the studio very clean to begin with, because then otherwise people are intimidated. They're like, oh, too many features, it's too complex, right? It's not easy, and these sort of things. And the contrary, the other side is there are great features that you do want to put on the front, but you still want to keep it simple. So for now, we decided that all the apps and widgets will be under the layer of apps and widgets. It might be, and we're always open to your thoughts and your ideas, if you think it should be elsewhere to make it more visible, but still keep the studio clean and easy for first timers that just landed in Evmux and they're like, okay, what the heck, how do I start? It has to be very easy for them. So try to keep that in mind when you try to think on better ways to expose apps and widgets in Evmux.
While we are speaking a lot, I just saw something, another thing that we have that I'm not sure the other competitors even have it, and it's worth to mention also because I'm not sure people seeing it, not at least all of them. So, and we added, and we didn't release any video about it or something. In the comments you are getting from the socials, like from all the destinations, we add a search bar and on top of it, and you have the ability to filter between the super chat, star, shown and not shown. So it's giving you a very easy way to filter your comments. For example, if you want to see only the people who commenting the Evmux hashtag, so you just type in the search hashtag Evmux and you will filter all of those. Or if you want to search for specific person, all the chat that he wrote, so you can type his name and it will filter it. So try to also leverage those things, because I'm not sure that everyone's aware about them. And this one is actually pretty straightforward because it's appear on top of the comments in the top of the bar. But that's other thing that I heard people speaking about in the last few weeks. That I explore some videos about people who are doing it with Evmux. So thank you for the hearts.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even pay attention to that. That I can filter and search in the comments. Actually, very, very helpful and good to mention that. And yeah,
actually for the super chat.
What happens is, and what's crazy is that the development is so quick with so many new features because of these apps and widgets and everything that allows us to develop so quickly that we cannot catch it with videos and tutorials. And we definitely should do a better job of releasing tutorials. By the way, anyone that wants to help us with that, feel free. We're totally open, to release videos on our channel with you doing the tutorial. Of course, it has to be in some standards, but we are open to that. So anyone wants to help, to volunteer to help us with that, to catch up with our developments, feel free to reach out. Cool. I think it's a good time. Yeah, go ahead. You had something?
No, to move to the comments, I guess you
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
exactly. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's go to the comments. Let's answer some questions. We have 10 minutes left. Please take advantage of them. Ask us anything. Anything might make sense to you. It's fine. It doesn't have to be specifically on the topic of today. Feel free to ask anything.
Yeah, whatever you want, whatever.
Okay, cool. So let's see. We have Boj, I think this is how you pronounce it. I hope I did it correctly. I'm going to use this for my giveaway next Friday. Amazing. And also,
And, and, and,
yeah,
it's good that she wrote it, and I wanted to ask you, and I will be happy if you can put another comment about it. If you were aware about the giveaway, or you just revealed it because I spoke about it. That's an interesting question, and I wanted to hear from you. So please let us know in the comments.
cool. And also, I encourage you, please, to let us know in our great community on Facebook after the show. Feel free to share your show. Show us how you used it. Give us any feedback. How was it for you? How was the experience for you, for the audience? Anything like that is super, super valuable. And that's another great opportunity to talk about our great Facebook community. Just go to Facebook, search for Evmux. You'll find easily the official group of Evmux. Please join. Great conversations are going on there. Great people inspiring each other. Great place to be. Cool. What else we have here?
And maybe at some point you even will grow a masters like Elad.
Maybe. All right, cool.
We didn't spoke about your masters today, so
nothing
I
to
think
speak about. I'm 35. I'm not that attractive anymore.
No, okay.
Okay, we have Rahman Jamal here. My downloads have gone from MP4 to MKV. How do I change that back?
So I'm not sure if they went from MP4 to MKV on the same device, because what happened right now, and we are planning to change it and improve that area, because you're speaking about local recording. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the final file, the final result of the local recording depend on which device it was recorded, which means that if the codecs for the MP4 are not natively in the browser, you will get eventually the MKV, unless you have the MK4 codecs on the browser. So usually it depends on if it's iOS, if it's Android, if it's Mac or Windows, or if it's Edge or Chromium. It really depends. I don't remember to tell you the exact which one is which, but we are going to improve that area. So at the end of each local recording, it will be converted to MP4. So we'll have for all of them the MP4. Right now, this is what we have, but stay tuned about it.
All right, cool. Thank you, Aran. And thank you, Rahman, for the question. Okay, we have the educated natural saying, I've been giving training on Evmux during my live tests. I'm having issues with people using mobile devices. This causes echoes.
So first of all, I think, if I'm not wrong, I saw your show. You are one of the shows that I saw about Evmux, and I even put a comment on your video. And it was interesting because you had at one point that you tried to share your screen and speak with the audience, but you didn't put yourself. You put yourself, but you hide the layer on that pro scene, so they weren't able to hear you. So just for you to know, for the next time, put yourself on the scene, and if you don't want them to see you and only will see the screen share, you can put yourself below the screen share, or even drag the layer outside of the composition, or even you have the transparency, so it won't impact the audio. You can turn the transparency of that layer to 0, and they won't see you also. So about the question, it was just interesting to see you here with us today. And thank you by the way, for showing Evmux to other people and exploring it. Thank you very much for it. Using the mobile devices, Zits cause echoes. So that's pretty interesting. I'll be more happy to hear from you if you can write in the comments below about if they are using headphones or headsets or something like that, and if the echo cancellation is turned on for them, because one of those should solve the problem. Otherwise, if it's something that we are not aware of, I will happy to take it offline with the support team. You just can send an email to support@evmux.com, or even you have the support bubble in the studio. You can click on it and open a ticket. But I'll be happy to hear from you in the comments below.
Cool. Thank you. All right. We have what we have here. I'm looking for questions. Bum, bum, bum.
We need to ask them to do the queue, you know,
Yeah, the
and then we will be
question.
able to filter it. Yeah,
Correct.
ask the
Next
question
time.
or
Next time
queue.
we'll do that.
Yeah.
All right. We have cut the cap. Is it possible to have Stream Deck be able to incorporate with Evmux for soundboard purposes, so we don't have to use a third program like voice mode, for example?
Be able to incorporate with Evmux for soundboard purposes. I'm trying to really understand what you are trying to achieve here, because what do you mean for soundboard purposes? You want to have few different outputs and control those outputs within Evmux, or I'm not sure I'm getting it. Unless you are reading it a lot, then you are getting
No,
better
that's too
understanding than what
technical.
I'm getting. Yeah, it's too technical. I understand he wants something in that area, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm not familiar with the voice mode. Sorry for that, but
All right. So
yeah,
cut the
I'll be
cap.
happy if you can. Yeah, if you can elaborate in it in another comment,
Or in
we
another
will try to.
comment, or if we won't have time today, just support at Evmux or in the Facebook group. We for sure would like to tackle that, and to help you and understand what the issue is.
Yeah,
If there is an issue, or
but also
maybe it's a
if you can
limitation
elaborate in the comments.
that we would love just as a feature request. Good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, definitely.
Cool. All right. So we have
We have a lot of comments. I'm trying to find myself between
yeah.
them because I
Okay,
scroll at some point.
good
I didn't
evening.
know.
Good evening, guys from Thailand. All right. Question. Have you fixed the auto switch feature? It doesn't work when you select start stream. You select a scene.
We do. Yeah, I know. I don't need to read it because we had some issues in that area that people reach out to us and told us that it doesn't work for them. It was partially for some people, and we fixed it already, so it should work for you from now. We had an issue that if you select the starting scene, it's not necessarily will work for you, especially if you have those auto switch to another scene after that video. So we'll fix it, and it's work now. So definitely try it afterwards and see how it works. And if you're still having any issues over there, just reach out to the support. But I'm pretty sure that we are speaking on the same thing, and it should work for you. A few days ago, we already fixed it. So try it out again and let us know.
Amazing. Cool. Thank you for the question, and thank you, everyone. It was a great half an hour with you today. I'm so happy.
That's it. We did it. We don't have other questions that you want to answer.
It was it was quick because we had a lot of fun, and thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you everyone for joining us, specifically when it's holidays in the US. We appreciate that. Anyone that is not celebrating Thanksgiving, thank you also for joining us. Again, super happy to be back with Town Halls. We'll see you all next week. Please join the Facebook group. It's a great place to be with great other community members and with us as well. And yeah, I think that we'll see you all in the next one. Eran, thank you. Any last words?
You guys. Actually, I saw a few other questions before we wrapping up. I saw
Okay,
interesting one here that I think I will answer.
go for it.
Yeah, studio at the moment. This one is interesting, actually. I showed it. Also, can you make it where speaker can see what collaborators see in the studio at the moment? Whenever we do transition stinger, the speaker cannot see it or hear it in the studio. Not sure what you are speaking about, but
He's
it's
talking about Stinger's transition, about the Stinger
yeah,
itself.
yeah, that's interesting because they should see it. I'm not sure if you are using the it's also worth to mention that the old speaker room is deprecated and we stopped supporting it, and even I'm not sure we removed it, so we don't support anymore the old speaker room. But maybe if you did use the old speaker room, so they weren't able to see the stingers and transitions, but they should now with the new speaker room that they are getting almost like the what the producer seeing with the composition and everything, they should sit. So if they don't, reach out to the support and let us know so we will be able to tackle the problem with you together, maybe,
So
and
let me
see what
just
happens on your end.
recap for everyone. The new speaker room of Evmux that we released about 3 months ago, maybe, this allows the speakers to see the full view of the composition like you see it in the studio. Any stinger transitions, any engagement, like this, like emojis, all those your speakers will be able to see. In the old speaker room, they couldn't. So that's like maybe the huge improvement we did for the new speaker room, that the composition for you and for the audience is also reflected for the speakers. If it doesn't work like that for you, there is an issue. It's not expected, and please reach out to us. But it should work flawlessly in most of the cases, and let us know if it doesn't. All right, cool. So with that, I think, Iran, I don't know where the comment is. So, oh, I found it. Okay, cool.
No, you can just click on the top.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want me to teach you how to use Evmux, just let me know. I
Next
can
time,
sit with
I'll
you.
schedule an appointment. Okay, cool. Thank you,
Exactly.
everyone, for joining us. It was a pleasure, like always.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll see
Yeah,
you all in the next
yeah.
one. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.